soft like morning air. Finding me there. The room was still wrapped in fading dreams, and I was lying quiet in my thoughts. The night had left its weight inside my chest, but the silence somehow softened every knot. A gentle glow began to break the dark, falling through my window like a warm restart, and everything inside me shifted slow when the first light touched my quiet heart. I breathed out all the shadows that clung to me from yesterday, and let the golden edges brush the fear in me away. When the first light touched my quiet heart, I felt the smallest healing start, like a whisper saying you're still here, and softer days aren't far apart. In the golden hush of waking up, I felt my pulse begin to part. The darkness I'd been holding in when the first light touched my quiet heart. The world outside was stretching into day, and something in me followed with a sigh. I watched the dust float easy in the beams, like tiny hopes learning how to fly. And in that quiet moment I could feel the softness growing where the pain had carved, the promise I could breathe again. The morning finally lowered down its guard. I let the rhythm of the sunlight rest its warmth across my skin. A quiet voice within me saying, this is where your healing begins. When the first light touched my quiet heart, every trembling part unbarred. I felt comfort settle in my bones, like dawn was stitching broken parts. In the amber calm of waking slow, I felt something gently start, a softer truth I long forgot when the first light touched my quiet heart. Maybe all the nights that felt too long, clearing space for this soft dawn. Maybe every tear and every ache was just the stillness I had to make to feel this warmth, this quiet start, this golden hand upon my heart. And I'm learning how to breathe again. When the first light touched my quiet heart, I knew the day would play its part. Slow breaths carried me from dark, guiding me toward a lighter art. And though the peace was small and new, it felt enough to be a spark, the start of all the healing to come. When the first light touched my quiet heart, slow breaths rising, morning finding. I'll follow where this soft light leads, into the air where slow breaths start. Light spilled softly across the floor, tracing quiet shapes I had seen before. Something different stirred in me, a peace that whispered cautiously. I felt my lungs expand again. The smallest sigh, the loosest bend, weight I carried eased its share. Slow breaths rising with the morning air. The room felt wider than it did last night, as if the dawn had learned my name. Every inhale softened something tight, every exhale let go of blame. Slow breaths rising with the morning air, lifting gently unaware. In this warmth I'm learning not to rush, letting stillness hold me there. And though my heart still mends with care, it beats a little freer here. Slow breaths rising with the morning air. Sunlight touched the sheets like gold, a quiet story being told. I felt it settle on my skin, a calmness drifting slowly in. And in that peaceful golden frame, found the courage to remain present in the softness shared between my heart and morning air. There's healing in these gentle hues, a kindness in this softened view. The world outside can wait a while as I relearn my inner smile. Slow breaths rising with the morning air, lifting gently unaware. In this light I'm finding space to grow, quiet hope replacing wear. And though the scars still linger there, they hurt much less than they once dared. Slow breaths rising with the morning air. I didn't know that calm could bloom inside a once forgotten room. I didn't know that dawn could teach that healing starts within my reach. But here I am with loosened hands, unfolding softly where I stand. Slow breaths rising with the morning air, showing me a life repaired. Every moment warm and slow, a quiet world that feels more fair. And though I'm still becoming me. I'm breathing deeper, finally aware. Slow breaths rising with the morning air. The quiet morning held its gentle glow, spreading golden lines across the floor. I stood a moment just to breathe it in, the peace I hadn't felt before. My heartbeat matched the softened light, steady now, not quite as tight. I took a step, then one more, soft footsteps across the sunlit floor. Every shadow seemed to drift away, pulled back slowly by the day. And something warm within me stirred, the truth I needed but never heard. Soft footsteps across the sunlit floor, moving gently towards something more. Each little step, a quiet start, a way of stitching back my heart in golden dust that swirled and swore that hope was worth returning for. Soft footsteps across a sunlit floor. The window hummed with morning breeze, carrying comfort through the room. The quiet wrapped around my chest, lifting the remnants of old gloom. I placed my hand against the wall, feeling warmth where shadows fall, a sign that I was healing more with every step along the floor. It's strange how light can understand the parts I hide that tremble in my hands. But here, in this slow rising day, I felt the tremble and slip away. Soft footsteps across the sunlit floor, a rhythm I've been aching for. My breath in sync with morning's grace, my fears no longer keeping pace. And though the ache isn't gone for sure, I feel the strength I've longed to store. Soft footsteps across the sunlit floor. Maybe healing isn't loud, not a burst, not something proud. Maybe it's the gentle sound of simple steps on solid ground. Maybe it's the light that stays even on the heavy days, a quiet truth I can't ignore. Soft footsteps across a sunlit floor, guiding me to something more. A steady path, a softened core, a heart less tired than before. And maybe this is what dawns are for, to lift me up, to reassure. With soft footsteps across a sunlit floor. The sunlight stretched a little more today, like it remembered how to reach me. It touched the quiet corners of my chest, soft and slow, intentionally. I felt the gentle heat return to places long too cold to learn. And in that golden tender frame, I met the warm glow that found me again. It brushed the edges of my doubt, as if to smooth a worry out. A hush, a warmth, a patient hand, reminding me how light can stand. The warm glow that found me again, soft as a forgiving friend. It settled in like whispered truth, a quiet hope I almost knew. It wrapped around my trembling stem, told me I could breathe again. The warm, warm glow that found me again. I stood there letting all its softness land, feeling every ache grow lighter. It flickered gently on the wooden floor, painting morning shadows brighter. And for a moment I believed I might deserve the calm I received. It felt like coming home within, to the warm glow that found me again. There's healing in this tender light, steady, golden, kind and slight. It knows my heart, the threads it's sewn. It meets me where I'm most alone. The warm glow that found me again, the one I thought I lost back then. It seeped into the cracks I kept, the ones where lonely shadows slept. With every beat beneath my skin, I felt a softer life begin. From the warm glow that found me again. Maybe light remembers everyone, even those who try to run. Maybe warmth is patient still, waiting at the windowsill. Maybe when we're finally tired, that's when morning feels inspired to reach inside the hurt we've been. The warm glow that found me again held me like a long lost friend. It didn't ask for me to mend, just offer space for me to bend. And in that simple steady shine, I realized the healing's mine. The warm glow that found me again. Tiny flecks of morning dust dance like secrets in the air. Every shimmer felt like something soft and safe was settling there. I watched them swirl above the room, gentle sparks inside the gloom, carrying truths I'd long discussed, whispers floating in the golden dust. The quiet felt like it could speak in tones so warm and rhythms meek. I listened close, though nothing said. Still something shifted in my head. Whisper floating in the golden dust, telling me to breathe, to trust. In this glow my fears grow small, as morning light dissolves them all. They circle slow, they lift, they gust. Whispers floating in the golden dust. The sunlight held the particles like tiny worlds in soft embrace. Each one drifted with a purpose, falling gently into place. And as they shimmered near my skin, I felt a quiet strength begin, a promise rising out of rust, born from whispers in the golden dust. There's meaning in the smallest things, in quiet air and softened rings. I felt the morning draw me near, its calmness humming in my ear. Whispers floating in the golden dust, teaching me to feel enough. Every beam across the room cuts through my leftover gloom, a tender truth I start to trust. Whispers floating in the golden dust. Maybe healing hides in simple scenes, not in answers but in in-betweens, and drifting light in softened sounding, floating things that come unwound. Maybe quiet holds the key to all the parts of broken me. Whispers floating in the golden dust, lifting gently, kind and just. In these beams I find a place where warmth and calmness interlace, and in this glow I rise because of whispers floating in the golden dust. There was a hush beneath my ribs, a quiet pulse I hadn't felt. Not heavy like it used to be, it softened everything I held. The morning light curled gently there, resting warm on every breath. And something new began to bloom, a humming comfort in my chest. It wasn't loud, it wasn't bright, just a glow beneath the light. A little tremble, soft and clear, saying you're okay right here. A humming comfort inside my chest, whispering calm where shadows rest. It filled the spaces fear once present. pressed, quietly undoing stress. I breathed it in and felt it nest, a humming comfort in my chest, a humming comfort in my chest. Like it had something left to teach. Every golden ray that touched felt close enough for me to reach. And in that warmth I sensed the truth, one I had and no one was left. That healing doesn't rush or shout, it hums its way into your chest. I closed my eyes and let it stay, didn't chase the pain away. The comfort grew in subtle beats, a gentle warmth, a soft release, a humming comfort inside my chest, soft and steady, warm and blessed. It soothed the parts I long suppressed, bringing peace where I felt less. The morning held me while I guess, a humming comfort in my chest, a humming comfort in my chest. A humming comfort in my chest. Maybe I've been waiting for a calm like this to come ashore. Maybe I've been learning slow that I deserve a gentle glow. And maybe this is how it starts, a tremble softening broken parts, a warmth that settles, nothing stressed, a humming comfort inside my chest, telling me I've not been left. Every breath a quiet yes, every beat a small progress. And as the morning manifests, I rise with comfort in my chest, a humming comfort in my chest. The sunlight stretched across the wall, soft and golden, possibly small. I reach my hand to feel its glow, a simple touch, a moment slow. The room was quiet, holding still, while morning warm began to fill each corner where the shadows fall, fingers tracing gentle light on the walls. And in that touch I felt a blend of something breaking, something mend. The warmth beneath my fingertips spilled softly through my tightened lips, tracing gentle light on the walls, learning how the morning calls. In every beam a feeling grows, a truth the quiet only knows. I breathe it in as comfort falls, fingers tracing gentle light on the walls. Plaster held the rising glow, shifting softly row by row. It felt like touching something kind, the morning meant to realign. And when I leaned my weight to rest, my shoulder where the light caressed, I felt a hope I could recall. Through fingers tracing light on the walls. It wasn't grand, it wasn't loud, just sunlight drifting like a cloud. But still it soothed the aching part that's lingered quietly in my heart. Fingers tracing gentle light on the walls, answering the day's soft calls. The warmth that settles where it falls, loosen knots and quiet stalls. A morning promise slowly sprawls. Fingers tracing gentle light on the walls. Maybe healing is in these things, the smallest touch the morning brings. A sunbeam resting on my skin, a sigh that lets the light come in. Maybe I was waiting for a reason just to breathe once more, and found it here in golden halls. Fingers tracing gentle light on the walls, feeling peace within it thralls. Each softened beam a gentle call, whispering that I won't fall. My heart grows steadier as it sprawls. Fingers tracing gentle light on the The room grew brighter than before, soft gold pooling on the floor, and something in me trembled like a shifting warmth, a fading fright I didn't try to understand. Just breathe with open, steady hands, and felt the weight I'd held so long begin to melt where it belonged. It wasn't sudden, wasn't loud, not a break or cracking sound, just a softness slowly spun, the quiet truth that I'd begun. The moment my worries melted open, I felt the morning's word unspoken. A tender calm washed through my chest, telling every ache to rest. And in that stillness gently woven, my worries slowly melted open. A gentle breeze slipped through the room, carrying away the leftover gloom. I watched the light dance warm and low, reminding me of things I know. My breath aligned with morning's beat, my heart grew lighter, more complete, and fears I'd locked inside for years softened as the dawn drew near. It wasn't magic, wasn't force, not a path I had to course, just letting go of what I'd kept. The quiet peace is where I went. The moment my worries melted open, the fragile parts I'd left unspoken. the day's embrace unbroken, the morning wrapped around my heart, untying knots that pulled apart, and in that breath of fear unspoke, my worries finally melted open. The early sun leaned through the glass, soft and slow it came to pass. It stretched across the waking room, lifting traces of the gloom, and in its warmth I felt a claim, a gentle tug, a quiet flame, as if the dawn in its soft frame whispered low and held my name. It didn't call me loud or clear, but something pulled me close to hear, a warmth that knew just where I'd been and welcomed me to breathe again. Where the early sun held my name, I felt less lost, less stuck, less strained. The light reached in without demand, like someone taking hold my hand in golden hush, without a claim. The morning softly spoke my name. Touch the place beneath my ribs, the part that flinches, shakes and gives. And suddenly the breath I drew felt clearer, calmer, something new. The golden air that spread around seemed to lift me from the ground, as if the sun, without a blame, saw who I was and said my name. The warmth was patient, slow and sweet, a quiet rhythm in repeat. I let it fill the silence there between my hope and old despair. Where the early sun held my name, the heaviness inside me waned. It didn't fix me all at once, but softened edges, softened fronts in golden breath. I changed the same. Where morning light recalled my name. Maybe dawn remembers those who carry weight no one else knows. Maybe light has learned to be a gentle mirror calling me. And maybe names aren't spoken loud, they're felt in warmth, in soft uncloud. Where the early sun held my name, I found a place untouched by shame. A moment pure, a soft reclaim, a quiet promise to remain. And in that glow I stood without blame. Where the early sun held my name. There was a hush inside the room, a quiet carved out of the gloom. I didn't chase it, didn't run, just let it settle with the sun. The morning wrapped around my skin, a gentle place where warmth begins. And in that space beneath the din, a small peace came, and I let it in. It wasn't strong, it wasn't bold, just something warm and something cold. A tender breath the light had spun, and its softness saying, you're not done. A small piece I finally let in, like sunlight touching deeper skin. It filled the cracks I feared to show, a quiet place where hope could grow, a trembling truth beneath my chin. A small piece I finally let in. Used to guard the hurt I kept, the shadows where my heart once wept. But morning has a gentle way of teaching fears to fade away. So I unclenched the parts I hid, the ones I swore I'd never rid. And in that opening within, a small piece slowly drifted in. I didn't know how long it'd stay, but for this breath it felt okay. A fragile calm, a softened spin, a space where healing could begin. A small piece I finally let in, not loud nor short, but warm as kin. It touched the places worn and thin, those corners aching deep within. Though the change was paper thin, a small piece still unfolded in. Maybe peace arrives this way, quiet, gentle, day by day. Not a flood or crashing wave, but something tender, something brave. Maybe all I've needed is a moment soft enough to live, a chance to put down what has been. A small piece I finally let in, a softened star beneath my skin. It didn't heal me all at once, but gave my aching heart a glimpse of something bright, something I can't. A small piece I finally let in. I saw the light along the seams, the quiet breaks inside my dreams, the places where my heart had split, the tender lines I tried to knit. But morning doesn't look away, it fills the cracks in its own way, with golden threads along the tracks, teaching me to breathe through cracks. I touch the walls inside my chest, the ones that never let me rest. But in the dawn's forgiving glow, I felt them soften, felt them slow. Breathing softly through the cracks, finding strength in all I lack. Letting morning's gentle air fill the spaces needing care. Light seeps in where I turn back, breathing softly through the cracks. I used to hide the broken parts, the jagged edges of my heart. But light is patience, light has grace. It touches every fragile place. So I exhaled the fear I kept, the hurt I carried while I slept. And in that tender, quiet act, I learned to breathe through what had cracked. Not every wound can disappear, not every ache leaves with a tear. With the sun against my spine, I felt a healing, warm and fine. Breathing softly through the cracks, letting go of tight reacts. Morning whisper soft and kind, reminding me I'm still alive. Light returns what darkness lacks. Breathing softly through the cracks. Maybe I don't need to seal every break I try to heal. Maybe cracks let sunlight through, revealing skies I never knew. Maybe what I've lost and lacked makes room for what comes shining back. Breathing softly through the cracks, loosening what held me back. Letting warmth replace the cold, letting fear release its hold. In the golden morning's tracks, I breathe softly through the cracks. For so long without the glow I used to carry long ago, it slipped away without a trace, a warmth I couldn't seem to place. But morning touched my skin today in a familiar gentle way. And in that light my heart was learning of the warmth I thought I lost returning. It came so soft I almost missed the tender heat in rays that kiss. A slow reminder, faint and true, of what I thought I'd bid adieu. The warmth I thought I lost returning, softened flame inside me burning. Didn't rush, it didn't plead, just filled the spaces where I'd bleed. The quiet truth I'm still discerning, the warmth I thought I lost returning. It settled low beneath my ribs, in gentle waves and tender drips. It spread through places dim and thin, and open doors I'd closed within. A golden hum, a steady rise, a glow away. back in my eyes, as if the dawn itself was yearning to bring the warmth I lost returning. And for a breath I felt at home in places I had feared to roam. The light unveiled a softer view of all the things I've long been through. The warmth I thought I lost returning, quietly through sunlight turning, washing shadows from my chest, granting tired bones a rest. A hidden ember softly churning, the warmth I thought I lost returning. Maybe what we think is gone waits patient in the quiet dawn. Maybe healing doesn't flee, it circles back eventually. Maybe pain makes room for this, a warmth we barely dare to miss. The warmth I thought I lost returning, morning's glow inside me stirring, filling cracks I couldn't seal, teaching broken parts to feel a tender truth, a long-earned yearning. The warmth I thought I lost returning. The morning stretched a little further, chasing shadows down the wall. I watched the dimness lose its power, watched the light begin to fall. The quiet corners that once held every fear I had never felt, soften now in gentle sight. Shadows leaning back into light. It wasn't harsh, it wasn't swift, just a slow, forgiving shift, a tender push from dark to bright, a healing woven through the light. Shadows leaning back into light, fading slowly from the fight. In the warmth of early day, old aches gently slip away, a tender balance taking flight. Shadows leaning back into light. There was a time those shapes would cling, echo loud in everything, but now they seem so paper thin, dissolving softly from within. The glow that spills across my chest reminds me how my heart was blessed, that even grief can lose its bite when shadows lean back into light. I breathed a little deeper then, feeling space return again. Morning hummed a quiet tune, soft as dust beneath the noon. Shadows leaning back into light, turning wrongs into almost right. In the golden hush they flee, giving tender room to me, a fading tremble in my sight. Shadows leaning back into light. Maybe healing looks like this, not a strike but gentle bliss, not the darkness torn apart, but softened edges of the heart. Maybe all the fears I've known were waiting just to be outgrown. Shadows leaning back into light, losing hold on what they bite. Morning lifts them from our view, leaving space for something new. And for the first time it feels right. Shadows leaning back into light. I felt my heartbeat slow today, matching how the sunlight lay. No rush, no tremble in its pace, just a soft and steady grace. It found a rhythm low and true, one I never thought it knew. In golden calm it learned to listen, a heart learning its own quiet rhythm. For years it beat through fear and rain, through tangled thoughts and stubborn pain. But now with morning soft to him, it finds a pulse that feels like home again. A heart learning its own quiet rhythm, letting go of what once burdened. In the hush of early light, it settles into something right, not too loud and not too driven. The heart learning its own quiet rhythm. I place my hand against my chest, felt the patience in each breath. No longer running from the past, no longer beating far too fast. It moved with warmth instead of fear, with something gentle drawing near. And in that tender golden prism, my heart found its own quiet rhythm. It wasn't sudden, wasn't forced, just a path I hadn't coursed. The morning taught my pulse to flow with softness only dawn can show. Ooh, a heart learning its own quiet rhythm, stepping out of shadow's prism. Every beat a small repair, every breath a deeper care, with the light as its new wisdom. Heart learning its own quiet rhythm. Maybe healing in and still, maybe it's the gentle will to let your heart be slow and sway with whatever dawn brings your way. Maybe rhythm isn't taught, maybe it returns when fear is not. A heart learning its own quiet rhythm, slow and warm, no longer hidden in the softness of the day. It beats in its own tender way, and I rise with what it's given. A heart learning its own quiet rhythm. drifted through the room, soft as breath, as light as bloom. They landed where my shadows sleep, in places I've kept buried deep. No rush, no push, no sudden plea, just warmth that slowly welcomed me. They touch the places I can't see, sunbeams settling on the soft parts of me. I never thought the light would reach the fragile truths I couldn't speak. The morning knows just where to fall and lifts the quietest parts of all. Sunbeams settling on the soft parts of me, ooh, teaching me what healing means to be. Ooh, they warm the places dim and small, the ones I thought undeserved it all. In gentle threads of gold I'm free, sunbeams settling on the soft parts of me. The tender wounds I never healed, but somehow in this golden light they didn't look so sharp or tight. Instead they shimmered faint and kind, like parts of me I'd left behind, returning softly, finally, as sunbeams settled on the soft parts of me. It felt like being understood, without explaining why I could not show the hurt inside my chest, yet morning saw it nonetheless. Sunbeams settling on the soft parts of me, ooh, wrapping warmth around uncertainty. Ooh, fragile hope began to rise, reflected softly in my eyes. In this quiet light I start to see sunbeams settling on the soft parts of me. Maybe softness isn't weak, maybe it's the strength I see. Maybe every tender place deserves a warm, forgiving grace. Maybe parts I fear to show are where the gentlest healings grow. Sunbeams settling on the soft parts of me, ooh, teaching me who I'm allowed to be. Ooh, with every golden breath I take, I feel another morning break, and in that warmth I'm growing free. Sunbeams settling on the soft parts of me. The light moved further down the room, lifting every fading gloom. It stretched across the wooden floor in ways I hadn't seen before. The air felt soft against my skin, like something new could soon begin. A quiet truth washed over me. The day opened its arms slowly. No sudden pull, no heavy call, just warmth that rose along the wall. A steady welcome, calm and clear, saying you can step out now, my dear. The day opened its arms slowly, wrapping gentle warmth around me. rush of early hours, I felt strength in softer powers. It reached out warm and holy. The day opened its arms slowly. I stepped a little toward the light, not too far but felt it right. The morning didn't rush or push, just whispered softly through the hush. It held the quiet where I'd been, inviting me to breathe again. And in the amber simplicity, the day opened its arms slowly. It felt like something understood the tenderness beneath my hood, a presence warm enough to guide the softer part I used to hide. The day opened its arms slowly, letting golden calm unfold me. Every breath aligned with air, every step felt less impaired. A promise spoke though lowly. The day opened its arms slowly. Mending hearts can safely face. Maybe dawns arrive so kind, because they see what's left behind. Maybe healing isn't fast, it's steady hours built to last. The day opened its arms slowly, soft enough to hold me closely. And in the rising gentle glow, I found the courage still to grow. I stepped into the light wholly. The day opened its arms slowly. Settled in my lungs, warm and gentle on my tongue. Each inhale felt a shade more clear. Each exhale freed a little fear. The light along the window frame glowed in soft, forgiving flame. And as the gold kept rising higher, every breath became a little brighter. It wasn't sudden, wasn't bold, just warmth replacing what was cold. A rhythm building calm and slow, a light within that seemed to grow. Every breath becoming a little brighter, lifting me from nights that felt tighter. In the dawn, soft healing glow, I found a place where hope could flow. With every sigh I felt life's lighter. Every breath becoming a little brighter. I used to breathe in broken waves, short and sharp on darker days. But morning taught my chest to ease, to rest in calm, to move like breeze. The golden air against my skin nudge my spirit from within. A tender rise, a warm reliever. Every breath becoming a little brighter. In quiet light I found a guide, a calmer place for me to hide. Not from fear but into peace, a breath that felt like soft release. Every breath becoming a little brighter, washing old regrets much lighter, filling spaces deep inside where I once let my sorrow hide. In golden calm I leaned in tighter. Every breath becoming a little brighter. Maybe brightness starts this way, one breath warmed by a gentle day. Maybe healing's in the air when dawn reminds you life is there. Maybe breath becomes reborn each time the morning light is warm. Every breath becoming a little brighter, strengthening the quiet fighter. With the sunlight on my chest, I felt a future manifest, and in that rise my heart felt lighter. Every breath becoming a little brighter. The sky was warm and wide above, a quiet field of morning love. It stretched in colors soft and true, a gentle blend of gold and blue. And in that soft unfolding hue, I heard a truth I somehow knew. The dawn had whispered from above, a tender phrase, you are enough. It wasn't loud, it wasn't clear, but still it reached my waiting ear. A warmth that drifted from the light, a comfort easing through the quiet. When the sky told me I was enough, the morning air grew warm and tough. It wrapped around my trembling chest, lifting weight I long repressed. I breathed it in, the truth thereof. When the sky told me I was enough, I stood there in the gentle glow, letting go of what I used to know. The doubts that clung like heavy seams, the shadows stitched inside my dreams. But morning laid its hand on me, soft as drifting autumn leaves. And in that warm, expansive hush, the sky repeated, you are enough. A fragile tear slipped down my face, not from pain but dawning grace. The light held every part I'd blamed and soothed the moments I felt ashamed. When the sky told me I was enough, my heartbeat shifted slow but tough. The golden clouds above my head felt like words I never said. For once my doubts fell far in love. When the sky told me I was enough. Maybe the sky has always known the quiet wars I fought alone. Maybe dawn has tried to speak on every tide forgotten. Maybe this was just the day I finally learned to hear its way. When the sky told me I was enough, everything turned warm and lush. The morning kissed my wounded part and left a softness in my heart, a truth I'll carry when days get tough. The sky once told me I was enough. Warmer morning pressed against my skin, soft as breath, as light as wind. It wrapped around me, calm and true, a golden hush I never knew. I let it sink beneath my bones, softening the places once overgrown. And in that peaceful, gentle spin, I held the warm morning close to my skin. It felt like something meant for me, a quiet kind of clarity, a subtle warmth that made me stay instead of drifting far away. Holding the warm morning close to my skin, letting its comfort slowly begin. It eased the aches I carried in, a tender balm beneath the din. For once I felt myself within, holding the warm morning close to my skin. Sunlight lingered on my chest, a gentle way to quiet rest. I breathed it in with open arms, felt safety bloom in simple charms. The glow embraced the softer parts, the hidden wells inside my heart. A warmth I once thought worn too thin, but now I held it close to my skin. Every breath grew slightly deeper, every heartbeat pulsed much sweeter. The morning met me where I'd been, breath and softened in. I find a place I fit within, and in that calm I rise again, holding the warm morning close to my skin. The morning opened wide for me, a world in soft simplicity. The golden air against my face felt like a quiet, warm embrace. I stood there breathing in the day, letting all my doubts give way. My heart felt new, the pain receding, and I stepped into the light, gently healing. I didn't rush, I didn't pray. I let the dawn decide my pace. With every breath the truth unpeeling, soft reveal of gentle healing. And I stepped into the light, gently healing. Found a calm I once feared feeling. The warmth held steady on my skin, telling me I could begin again. A softer life, quite appealing, as I stepped into the light, gently healing. The shadows trailed behind my feet, no longer loud, no longer fleet. The sunlight wrapped around my spine, reminding me that I am mine. My heartbeat found an easy tune, a rhythm born from rising soon. And in that glow I felt revealing the quiet truth that I am healing. No need to prove, no need to hide. The morning stood here on my side. Let its warmth become my ceiling, the final stitch of gentle healing. And I stepped into the light, gently healing. With every breath the dawn appealing, I shed the weight I kept within, letting softness finally win. The day around me so agreeing, as I stepped into the light, gently healing. Maybe this is how we grow, slow as sunrise, soft as snow. Not in leaps but tender bends, a quiet mending that transcends. Maybe healing doesn't shout, it whispers you figured it out. And I stepped into the light, gently healing. Felt my heart begin revealing all the warmth it learned to trust. After mornings brushed with dust, a life renewed, a softer feeling, as I stepped into the light, gently healing.